Dorothy Wrightsman here with another DC Talk. So as you know, DreamCatchers is really heavy on the education. We really pride ourselves in giving you very descriptive and detailed information within all of our things education. So what we're gonna go over right now is some tips and tricks and how-tos to get your clientele in the door, especially being a newer stylist into the extension industry. So tip number 1, do an install on yourself. Wearing the hair is one of the best ways as a marketing tool because you're your own walking, talking billboard. So I know sometimes it can be hard to get your first client in. So if you're wearing the hair, you know exactly how it feels, and it's easier for your clients to relate to it, especially if you know how it feels firsthand. So as a stylist, you can have one of your fellow stylists, maybe somebody in your salon, install a hair on you. With your certification, you get your 50% off coupon. So we do recommend using that to get hair installed on yourself so that you can easily sell it to your clients just because you're wearing the hair and you can talk from your own point of view. Tip number 2. In your amazing suitcase, you get a selfie stick. So this is great not only to take selfies, it does have a Bluetooth connected as well, but it's great to film yourself when you're in the salon doing your actual applications, or to take before and afters of yourself with wearing the hair, or using it for your clients as you're installing so they can see literally from start to finish. A lot of your clients like to see that detailed work. So using it in multiple different ways, as a tripod, as a selfie stick, is a great way to get your clients knowing exactly what you're doing so you can get them in the chair. All right, tip number 3. So social media is huge. So you can go on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. You wanna try and get on all social media platforms because you will be surprised at how many different clients and traffic you're gonna gain through all of the different aspects. Even a website, it might sound daunting and a lot of it may seem difficult, but there are a lot of different ways and apps and sites that really help you along the way and make it very simple. So with this, you always wanna make sure that you're engaging with your clients as well and making sure you're keeping your content updated. When you're working within your content, make sure you use different tags. So use tagging for different companies and brands that you're using. Also make it for the different locations. You can even do a Starbucks or a popular restaurant or a hot commodity area like a park that's really popular. Because when clients go to those different areas, they're gonna see your content and it's gonna drag them to one of your other different social media platforms. So this is great just to get you out there so that your clients can come back and find you. Tip number 4. Extensions are extremely versatile. Don't just think that extensions are only for long, beautiful, luscious hair. While you'll get that, obviously, they are very versatile in the way that you can use them. People often ask, is it going to break my hair, or can I wear it because my hair is thin? Absolutely. We have a number of different systems that are very customizable, like our I-tips. Our I-tips come in full point and half point. So if you have a client who's thinning hair, you can use the half points on them because it's going to be lighter weight. We also have our K-tips. Our K-tips are one of the most customizable systems we have because you can cut it down into thirds and really make those very, very micro and suitable for clients that have thinning or fragile hair. So using it in your unconventional way is going to make it more marketable for you. You can use it for just density to give that fullness. You can make one side just a little bit longer. So using it more than just that beautiful, luscious length that they're known for is going to make clientele more easy to come to you because they know that even doesn't matter my age or the hair that you're working with, you're an educated stylist and can make it work for them. Tip number 5, use extensions to their full potential. Don't limit yourself. So just like I was talking about in tip number 4, you don't have to use them for just full length and luscious. You can also use them for color placement. So this is one of the best ways to use it because it gets rid of those harsh chemicals that some clients either can't use or are afraid to use. So you can use all of your different colored extensions. We have over 50 different colors you can choose from to drop in a pack or two just to add brightness or lightness. And you can also get very detailed and specific with where you want your color placement. Adding darks and lights, highlights and lowlights exactly where you want them because you can physically place them there within your extensions. And you're stepping away from all those harsh chemicals so you don't have to worry about it. So it's great for a lot of those blondes who are afraid to do those lowlights but really need it to get that desired result that they want. drop in a couple of packs of your lowlights to give them that beautiful look without actually coloring their hair. Another great way is Vivids. Vivids is a popular trend and I don't think it's going anywhere. But not everybody's hair can withstand being able to lighten it or get it to the shade needed. Use those extensions to get those vivid, vibrant colors that your client wants and desires. So tip number 6. Use your marketing tools. DreamCatchers as a stylist offers you a very attractive counter display that you can use in your salon to help you gain your clientele. So using this, as your client's checking out, they're gonna grab this or give them one because they might not read it immediately, but they might put it in their purse, take it with them, and then they're going to eventually grab it again and look into it. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna give them information not only about the hair, but how to contact you to get into the hair and answer more questions that they have. But giving them this little piece of tool is gonna remind them that you offer extensions and have another service that they can get from you, which is only gonna help them help you. If you want your counter display, please reach out today because we will ship it to you. Again, it is free. So please reach out to us and call so we can get it shipped out to you today. Tip number 7. Consider doing a referral program. It might seem weird to ask for referrals, but the best way to gain your clientele is word of mouth. You can do all the marketing you want, but the best thing about it is when it comes from somebody else's word of mouth. So use a referral program by if somebody gets referred to you, the person who referred them gets a complimentary, maybe blow dry, deep conditioning treatment. You can even go as far as giving them a complimentary adjustment. This is just a little incentive because they know that they already love what you're providing for them. They're already comfortable sitting in your chair. They told somebody else about you. So give them a little bit of a reward because they just brought somebody else into your chair. And if they know these things, they're a little bit more apt to actually do it too, because then they're like, hey, somebody else gets in their chair and I get a benefit. So it's always worth having a referral program because all that means is your word of mouth is getting out there, your product, your reputation, and it gets more money in your chair. Tip number 8. Work with an influencer. Work with somebody who has big numbers or a lot of say in your local areas. This is great because they have a further reach than what you might have just because they're better at the social media platform or they have a popular venue or restaurant around. So working with an influencer is getting your name out there. It can be as little as, hey, can you just repost me? Or you can even get as detailed as having some sort of contract to where if you provide them a service and then they tag, post, and promote you, that's just gonna get your name out there, your brand out there, and it's gonna be more likely that you might get even a couple of followers or somebody to call and even inquire about the services. That's just gonna give more detailed information. And then maybe you'll get 1 or 2 or a couple of clients in your chair getting those services done. So it doesn't hurt to work with people who have numbers, whether they're an influencer or somebody who's really well known within the industry or your area to work with to help you get your clientele going. Tip number 9, we live in an era and generations where people want the now. So people want it easy and quick to get to. Although websites seem very outdated, they're really not. People still go to the search engine Google a lot to find things. So one great tip to do is create a Google My Business account. So what that does is once you've created that and added in all of your different details, your website, your email address, business hours, social media accounts, when a stylist puts in certain keywords within Google, you're gonna pop up, which is only gonna make you quicker to find, and then they're gonna click a link, which is gonna bring it back to you. So although it might sound outdating or old or something like that, still creating websites and using your search engines that everybody already goes to as a key benefit to get more people in the door and more people coming to you to receive your services. So again, go to Google My Account, create your own account to make yourself more reachable. Tip number 10. Having your social media be your hair platform. So if you already have your own social media that is personal, it might be beneficial to create a professional hair business profile. So let's take Instagram for instance. So having your personal Instagram, that's great for personal benefits. But actually having your hair Instagram related to all things hair, that's where you're gonna do your before and afters, your videos, all of the different things that you're gonna need to promote your business. But another reason is you can create a business account out for that profile and create a Book Now button. So with creating a Book Now button, this is gonna make it easier for your clients to access you. So making it easier for them, they see it, they don't have to call, they don't have to reach out, they can literally just see Book Now, they don't have to talk to anybody, but they can get it exactly what they want. So creating that Book Now button will automatically bring them to your scheduling site. Now, a great way to get the extensions in there is make your extension services the first service that pops up. So when they go to their Book Now, the first thing that they're gonna see is an extension service. Now, if that's what they're already looking for, great, it's easy to find. But maybe if it's not what they're looking for, they saw it and they might just book a consultation for that because they saw extensions and now it's got them questioning like, oh, can I wear it? I didn't know you guys offered extensions. So it gives them another benefit to reach you in that extension service. So when it comes down to it, there was just 10 different tips that I was able to give you on trying to get your first client in the door and getting your clientele going. But when it comes down to it, don't be afraid to sell yourself. Give out your business cards, tell other people, talk about it when you're out at events. Because when you're actually truly passionate about what you're doing, you're really not selling, you're actually just educating and giving information that you already know and love to others, which is only gonna get them excited as well. But don't be afraid to put yourself out there because that's gonna be the best way to get clientele in. If you need anything else, any other tips and tricks, feel free to reach out to us, either Instagram or you can call us at 1-855-DREAM-TEAM.